The Olympics have been flying by, and it's everything we could have asked for. Mahukic takes her high jump gold, and a matchup closer than the casual fan would have thought. But not the obsessed ones. She ended up going over 2 meters, winning on countback, pretty mid-competition. The men's 100 meter though, the most exciting race we've ever seen in the sport, being the fastest collective 100 meter race in history, and somehow Noah Lyles still won it. And let's be real, he's on to rail the 200 meters, unquestioned.
When I come off the turn, they will be depressed.
Duplantis rocks his 9th pole vault world record in what could be considered the blowout victory of the Olympics, with the slickest victory pose imaginable. And Valerie Ullman levitates to her 2nd Olympic gold medal in a row, in a competition she wouldn't even allow to be close. Ingebrigtsen ended up making the world's greatest pacemaker, pushing world record pace for majority of the race, just to open up on the inside, allowing Hocker to yoink gold from behind, and an Olympic record. This race was debatably the most exciting of the game so far. Honestly, just go watch this one if you haven't already. And the men's 400 is shaping up to be the fastest in Olympic history, with 3 43-second performances in the semi-finals. That's more than we saw in the entirety of 2023. But when it comes to the women's 200 meter, and honestly the women's sprints in general, we're in the sprint generation of miracles. We have 3 of the 4 fastest ever in this event still active. Jamaica's Sharika Jackson, Elaine Thompson-Herah, and USA's Gabby Thomas. But 2 of these women are struck down with injuries. So in theory, this is Gabby's medal to lose. But it's just never that easy, is it? The first of our semi-finals showcased the blooming mega talent, St. Lucia's Julian Alfred. She's hot after her incredible 10.72 100 meter gold medal win over Sha'Carri Richardson. She's proving to be another beast right now and is undoubtedly in the form of her life. She cruises her way to a 21.98 second time. That's a time not far off from her personal best. And before this Olympics, this was not a time she would put up while cruising. She is looking different. And second behind her was Nigeria's Favour Ofili, with a chip on her shoulder after Nigeria's Olympic Committee forgot to enter her in the 100 meters. That's straight infuriating. But with rested legs, she is looking to be well in the mix, gliding her way behind Alfred to 22.05 seconds. Semi 2, Thomas laid down the gauntlet, 21.86 seconds, the fastest time of the semis, and ironically, Julian Alfred's personal best on the nose. It was smooth, but not as easy as people might be thinking. And in the final semi, you can't count out Brittany Brown or UK's Daryl Nieder, who both won out in some quick times, looking reasonably comfortable, especially Brittany Brown. So heading into the final, there's nowhere to hide. And in theory, it is Gabby's race to lose. But when there's a beast looming in the distance, anything can happen. But man, sometimes it really does just go all to plan. USA's Gabby Thomas fixed her mistakes of the past and ran a flying bend, went completely unmatched down the straight to 21.83 seconds into a small headwind. Gabby always shows up, and she did nothing short of dominate this race. Behind her, Julian Alfred fought for that silver medal, walking away with now a gold and silver in the sprints, St. Lucia putting up a bloody good medal table, and Brittany Brown barely edges out UK's finest. I know the entirety of the UK will be mourning after this one. Honestly, times were tough, with most of these girls definitely feeling the 100 and 200 rounds in the legs, but Gabby takes gold under the brightest lights. The pressure and expectations, knowing your competition is having the games of their life right behind you, is not easy to deal with. But she did it, unlike Jakob Ingebrigtsen. You know this man will not be hearing the end of this one anytime soon, because he indeed has rivals. So, how did you like the still images? Obviously this video was very different from the normal. I don't plan on doing this unless I guess it's Olympic time because I can't use any footage. But yeah, I don't want to go on about it too much. This Olympics has just been crazy, man. All these events are at 5 to 7 AM in the morning for me, and I am up out of bed every day on the dot watching this shit. But honestly, let me know what your favorite performance of the Olympics has been so far. That 1500 went absolutely crazy. I could see why a lot of people would choose it, but definitely for me it's still the 100. I swear man, before that race, I was tingling like I was going to have a goddamn stroke. Hope you're enjoying the festivities. See you next time.